Okay, I'm gonna show you something pretty crazy. The way they got this set up. You've never seen anything like it. So, anyways, I'm basically injecting air with some smoke because the way they do this is they use apparently the sewer system to inject toxic gases into your house. But I'm pretty sure they get your neighbors in on it, and they have your neighbors control stuff. Let's just say it's a pretty strong hunch. They usually, I think it's done in like diagonally from you for some reason, like in four. They keep you in a box. That's like the way they. It's just they're ritualistic for them. Anyhow, I don't know if anybody's ever seen something like this, and I'm sure you haven't. Look at all the plumbing here. Look how close here. There's one. Let's see. 1, 2. And look what it goes to. So there's 2 here, going into the ground. There's 3 more here, going to the ground. So there's right next to each other. 1, 2, 3. Look how the cement is. The cement has just been it's been redone basically. See, you can see the difference. And look at this. Look, I don't even know what this is. Well, I had to think about it for a minute. And it's actually, I thought it was a way to mix gases. That each line would go to a separate gas, and they would mix gases. And I'm sure it does that because then they can make more toxic stuff. That gives them more. It gives them a lot more options, right? That's why it's so redundant. Look at the way this goes. I cut it all though. I hacked them all. I put bags here because I was gonna I put an end to it. So I was fucking getting gassed all the time. That's only one method they have. So see this? This is a mixer. I thought this was a gas mixer, but it could be 2 things. It could either be a mixer, or a, what do you call it? A reflux setup. That's why it goes up, it goes over, and it back here. Hold on a sec. I'll show you. Come here. Where is it? Why isn't this thing on? Sorry. Turn the light on. Okay, there we go. So here it is. Then it goes over. There it is again. Fuck, is that it? There it is, see? Yeah, I almost try to hide it, but look. I can barely reach. See it back there? I'm not sure if I got a good shot of that, but yeah. So it just goes right over to here. So you got these two in the ground. It goes on one side. It goes to this crazy thing, and then it tees off into the bathroom and the wash tub, and then you got this thing and then it combines, goes up here. This is, I think, is where it cools down. This is a cooling section. Like if you have hot water, the steam will rise up again, and it'll go. You'll keep the steam basically. Like you'll reflux the steam and keep it. I guess, I don't know, maybe you want to keep the steam for whatever reason. You want to keep the gas, right? Maybe you want to mix something in with the water and it'll off gas, and then you can keep that and you can get rid of the water. Or maybe you could, that way you could actually, what's that water that explodes? There's flammable water. Say if you wanted to have some of that water, like they had out in BC or something like that, well, you can keep the explosive gas then, right? Anyhow, sorry, there's like some dust in my mouth. So anyhow, I think they also send parasites in through here. But here's the interesting part. So I'm injecting air into this. Right now it's hooked up to the vacuum, right? You watch. Just trust me, it's injecting. So I'm going to see if they're connected. Because and lo and behold, watch this. Not really. Barely. So, they're barely... Let's see, try it again. A little bit, but I'm blowing pretty hard in there. Just, anyways, that one's not. This one here. Hold on. See? Like, like nothing. And there's one more. Sorry. There's one more down here. This is the kitchen one. Fuck. And I'll show you. See? They're not... What, did you see that? See? Like nothing. And I'm putting a lot of pressure in there. Do you know what that means? That means these lines are not... They're not connected. Or if they're connected, they're going to a really long run, maybe to a vent. I don't know where the fuck they're going underground. But I have a hunch these are all going to separate places. That each one of these, they're going... Oh, by the way, I did actually test some of them. There is a main line, and they are actually... There's a drain out outside. Here, I'll show you. Basically, there's a drain out outside, and or a clean out. And when I vacuum out of it, I have the leaf blower. I stick it on top, and I basically suck I vent like massive air, and they're connected that way. But when I blow on them, it doesn't seem like they're connected. You know what that means? They're probably teed off. There's probably some T's in there or some Y's, and the direction, the airflow is different, eh? So yeah, that's probably what it is. I'm trying to figure it out right now. I'm trying to map it. But here's basically, there's the clean out right there. And I hook this up. What I do is I take this and I just jam it on there, and it just spits like crazy. See what I'm doing too? I got some smoke here. You know what, it's too bad that I couldn't surprise them, because I fucking should have had this prepared when I noticed it and tried to do it right away. Because what I was doing, listen, this happened at my house, and I swear to God, there was in my foundation, the videos where I have the explosions going off, they basically there was like fucking like, there was like down the street, there was like dust, like the pipe led like somewhere else, and like I could see like there was like the force of it, like basically like, I don't know, like it fucking shot out of the ground or something. So I know obviously it goes somewhere else, but there's where it was, put it this way, it was kind of down the street and there was no sewer there. So it's I don't even know how they're connected. It's like, it's really weird. So what I do is I look around and I'm trying to find, fuck, I should have went somewhere else. Sometimes I try to walk down the street and I was looking for see, they know though, because they have me under surveillance, so they would know that I'm doing this. They'll have it blocked off. But I'm hoping there would be a leak or I don't know, anything. So what I do is I try to find I'll try to see smoke coming out somewhere, right? But it's not really that thick. Too bad I couldn't really fucking set a little bomb off or something. That'd probably work. But anyhow, yeah, that's what's going on down there. I'm gonna finish my the rest of my testing. But like, that is obviously fishy. And this house is like made to, like, it's my friend's house, and I don't know how long ago he did this, but let me tell you, it's made to, I think it's made to fucking do some bad stuff to somebody. I don't know what the fuck that's all about. I never seen anything like that before. And it's like, it mixes gases. Look, I swear, you should see the look on people's faces. These fucking they're all rats. Trust me. They're all fucking, believe me, they use neighbors. It's satanic. Everything is satanic. In the Bible, it says you're not supposed to covet your neighbor's wife. You're not supposed to fuck with your neighbor. Trust me. So they do that. They make sure they do the opposite. It's all inversion. And like, yeah, like you're supposed to be at peace with your neighbor. So they make sure that they do the opposite. It's all satanic. Believe me, I've seen enough of it, and so much of it is just, it's completely the inversion of the Bible, of the Christian God. Why do you think they want to get rid of fucking Christians everywhere? It's just a coincidence? Especially white Christians. But anyways, okay, I gotta get back to work. So, that's fascinating, eh?